Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time watching my channel, hello and welcome. Thank you so much for clicking on this video to watch. Today's video is a speed build that I am creating for my Sims 4 Family Dynamics Challenge family. This house is quite small and modern. I was trying to go on the minimalist kind of style, but I think because I added so many things, it's maybe not a minimalist. I'm not really 100% sure what that would look like no matter how many times I look, but this house is a modern house. It is a tiny home. It is a tiny home for your Sims to live in, and it is perfect for one or two Sims. It is one bedroom, one bathroom, and it's pretty interesting to play in a tiny home. I do not have the Sims 4 Tiny Living pack or kit. I don't know which one it was, but it was pretty interesting playing this house with one Sim, a pet, and then my Sim later on got married, which I will add the playlist soon for this video and the link to the Family Dynamics Challenge in the description down below. I did have a lot of fun making this house actually. I was watching some minimalist speed builds for tiny modern homes, and I got a few ideas on how to make one, and the wood panels right here were a part of it, so I decided to do that. I forget what her name is, but she is a simmer. I don't remember if it's called Dr. Sarah, but she made a house similar with those wood panels. So I decided that I would go ahead and use those wood panels. At first, I didn't think that I would be successful in making this house, but I'm so happy with the way it turned out. And I do have this house farther back on the lot instead of being close up front, because I wanted the house to be further back, so there isn't a lot of backyard space. In one of my parts of the Family Dynamics Challenge that I'm going to record, I put a clothesline back there instead of making it my garden for my Sim. I just moved all my gardening stuff up front. So this little, I guess you could call it like a deck maybe, or just like a walkway. In my game I ended up putting a bar outside and a couple of seats so Sims could have extra seating for the outdoors. And the floor plan, at first it was kind of hard for me to decide what to do with the floor plan, but I just kind of had an idea with, I think, the simmer Dr. Sarah did, putting the laundry right where she did. So that's what I did. And the bathroom is quite small. I did change the way that the bathroom looks in my game because I had the dog and the dog needed a bath, so I had to go for a shower bath. And her bedroom, oh well, let me get to this color pattern first. I was trying to figure out what I should use for the patterns for the house. I wanted it to be like a tan or brown with orange, like orange pops of color, and I struggled so hard to find the orange that I wanted to use, and there was really only one orange wall paint that I ended up using that looked pretty decent. I do wish that there was a lighter orange, but it's okay. Since I do have GShade installed and shade graphics presets, it does give the orange a little different look when I change the presets. But I ended up going for this brown, orange, and tan look. And I also have all of the Hippie mods installed. K101, 102, 103. I think there's 404. Yeah, Hippie's mod. So then the floors and the paints kind of look different. So I'm not sure what the original ones look like, but if you go on Hippie's mods, you can download that. But I know that console players can't, and some people can't have mods. So hopefully everything looks okay if you guys decide to download this house on the gallery. And on the inside, I wanted to keep it bright, so I did the wood paneling, and I went for the white paint on the house. I wanted it to have like pops of color, but for this build I decided against it, and I just decided to add like colorful curtains. And this bedroom I think is all white as well, with the wood paneling, and the wood floor is like a gray wood floor. I don't know, I was just trying to stay with a theme, and I was like, okay, I will just add the orange washer and dryer to the house, and it was so hard for me to not want to add like so many different colors to try to match the build. And since I'm not really used to building with out CC, it was also hard, but I ended up I really enjoyed playing and building a house without custom content. Now during the renovation for like the kids rooms and stuff, I will get some Maxis Match CC because that is what I used. And if you want to change out the bathtub, you can check out my video, which will be linked in the description and also popped in the iCard for you to see what the bathroom looks like now. I'm not going to take pictures of it, so if you guys are curious, you can see what the new bathroom looks like. If I wanted to add a mat here also, but I wasn't able to. It just didn't. I don't have a lot of Sims 4 packs, so I just decided to keep it simple. And here we are moving on to the bed. I put this bed here, and I also put a dresser in, but my Sim's husband couldn't, which is also a townie if you want to check that out. He couldn't get over to the left side of the bed, so he kept wanting to sleep on the right side of my bed. So I had to get rid of the dresser, and it was nice because I think I had it. Yeah, it was yellow, and I really liked it to give it a pop of color. But when I add the curtains in, you will. That also gives it a pop of color. And then I added this plant here because I'm just like, okay, I can't really add anything. Unfortunately, I was not able to add anything for the pet as far as the pet bed. When I played off camera, I did eventually add like a toy kit or a toy box for the dog. So the dog has a toy box now instead of just a ball in a bowl. So here I am trying to choose the curtains. I didn't really like these because it just didn't fit with the aesthetic that I was going for. So I just added the yellow curtains, and some of the rooms have yellow curtains and some of them have orange because I didn't want them all to be the same. So here we are, we moved to the kitchen, and the kitchen is pretty simple and it's small. It's functional, nothing is wrong with it. I was actually pretty happy with it as well because building a kitchen without custom content, it kind of made me appreciate what the EA team has given us, and especially since I switched over to Maxis Match custom content. I do have a few alpha custom content, but I am more so on the Maxis Match side now, just so everything can blend in with the Sims, especially the townies. So here is the kitchen table. I did have a little bit of trouble trying to decide which chairs I should add, and I just went for these orange chairs, and I was looking for pictures and stuff just to try to make it match, but I didn't want it to be off track from the orange and the yellow pops of color. So I just decided to add a simple picture, and I switched that couch out because I wanted things to look, I didn't want the furnishing to look ultra modern. I wanted it to be something where it can be like a starter home. And on the lot that I have it on, it's 22,000. So I think one sim couldn't move in here unless you did a cheat and then took the money away eventually. But mostly this house is a starter home. If you have 2 sims, you will have the money for it. But we are coming up to the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below any suggestions that you have. And if you want to collaborate, I am willing to do so. Just leave a comment down below or email me on my email address, but it's so much easier if you put a comment down. Anyways, I will see you guys in my next speed build, which I am planning to build soon. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope you enjoy playing in this tiny house with your Sims. It is very interesting, especially if you don't have the tiny living pack. But again, I appreciate each and every one of you who have taken the time to watch my video, and I will see you guys soon. And also the next part of my Family Dynamics challenge will be up soon. I plan on recording that today, so hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I post that video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!